The color of fashion. From the dazzling runways of high-end fashion houses to the bustling streets where style is born, the intricate dance of fashion trends has long captivated the imagination of onlookers. But what if there was a hidden force, a secret society of color enthusiasts quietly shaping the future of fashion? Enter the Color Marketing Group, CMG, the elusive association that wields remarkable influence, is unknown to most, and leaves its indelible mark on the world of style. Prepare to uncover the captivating story behind the birth of fashion trends and the surprising role played by this clandestine group.
The color of fashion. How do fashion trends begin? Some people assume fashion ideas come straight from designers or from large companies like LVMH, owner of luxury brands like Louis Vuitton. Others believe trends are born on the streets in the form of fashionable individuals. In fact, these designers and well-dressed people, whether they know it or not, are partly influenced by an association that is little known outside the fashion industry, the Color Marketing Group, CMG.
The sole responsibility of CMG is to decide the hot colors for the future. This global association is made up of more than 1,100 contributors who research and predict color trends. The data developed by CMG is so influential that it affects more than just fashion. Industries like design and architecture or car manufacturers are also involved, as they need to know what the in colors are for their products, like wall paint and new cars. Stylist and color expert Kate Smith says that she thinks of CMG as an invaluable resource when it comes to understanding the direction for design and color for years to come.
CMG's members are always collecting data, information, and samples that will help inform them about future trends. Participating designers consider many aspects of culture when observing color trends, such as movies, music, travel, politics, and the economy. Members of CMG then meet for conferences to compile their findings into a report that designers can use as a guide for future seasons' fashion. These reports are used by textile manufacturers, where designers and artists create fabrics and materials that feature the predicted tones. Fashion designers then attend fabric conventions to consider the direction they will take with their designs in the upcoming seasons.
CMG is not the only group of its kind, however, and other color analysts have come to different conclusions about which colors will be popular in the coming years. In 2012, CMG declared Boys and Berry, a bold purple, to be its color of the year. In contrast, CMG's main competitor, Pantone, selected Tangerine Tango as its top color for 2012. A strong red-orange color, Tangerine Tango was chosen for its energy and strength at a time when the economy was down and many people wanted to cheer up and feel more optimistic. There's an element of encouragement with orange, said Leatrice Eisman, executive director of the Pantone Color Institute. It's building on the ideas of courage and action that we want to move on to better things. Of course, color forecasts are not always perfect. As Boys and Berry's great difference between Boys and Berry and Tangerine Tango suggests, predicting color and fashion trends may be more of an art than a science. Designers may have advice and direction from organizations that study color, but they still need to use their own intuition when deciding which advice to follow. In the end, consumer purchases dictate the trends that will stick, and it's hard to predict how people will act 2 years in the future. Fashion blogger Peter LePan has pointed to some surveys that claim U.S. fashion retailers lose as much as $200 billion a year because of sales forecast errors. This problem could result from a number of factors. Perhaps designers focused on the wrong trends, or there wasn't enough promotion of the trend. Maybe retailers made bad decisions with regard to the trends and styles they were presented with. As LePan admits, nobody knows for sure what's going to happen tomorrow, whether it's in economics, politics, or fashion. But next time you notice an abundance of a certain color on the catwalk or on the streets, you'll know it's down to decisions made years in advance by organizations like CMG.
Summary. Fashion trends are influenced by the Color Marketing Group, CMG, a global association of over 1,100 contributors who research and predict color trends. CMG's data is influential in industries like design, architecture, and car manufacturing, as it helps them understand the direction for design and color for years to come. Designers and well-dressed individuals are partly influenced by CMG, who collect data, information, and samples to inform them about future trends. CMG's findings are used by textile manufacturers to create fabrics and materials featuring predicted tones. However, color forecasts are not always perfect, and it's difficult to predict how people will act 2 years in the future. Designers may have advice from organizations that study color, but they still need to use their intuition when deciding which advice to follow. Consumer purchases dictate the trends that will stick, and it's hard to predict how people will act 2 years in the future.
This content is mainly for the purpose of learning and expanding your English vocabulary. We are learning American English. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Thank you for considering subscribing to see more exciting videos.